Today we're going to talk about NVIDIA Quadro M4000 and SOLIDWORKS Visualize. Here we have a typical model in Visualize. It's a shock absorber. Very good performance here. We're in preview mode right now, which is going to give you a pretty good estimate of what the model is going to look like. This is where you could drag and drop materials and things like that. We're now going to switch to accurate mode, which turns on full ray tracing. In the display, you'll see that it's dithered, which means that the application is still trying to catch up. It takes time for the ray tracing to resolve, but performance is actually pretty decent. This is actually using the M4000's performance, so the GPU is added into the ray tracing, and you'll see that it resolves fairly quickly, and you can actually get a pretty good understanding of orientation and things like that as you're moving around. We're now going to switch this over and turn on CPU only, so essentially turning off the GPU's usage in the rendering. And now that we do that, you'll see that it's going to be slower to move around, and it's also going to be slower to resolve. So the ray tracing just takes more time. You'll still have the same answer, but it just takes longer to get there. So this is one area where you'll see a difference with the M4000 on, which is when you're using Visualize interactively. We'll move it around a little bit more just so you can get an impression with the difference here. And we did two renderings, one with the GPU on and one with the GPU off. And here it took 24 minutes to do it with the GPU on. The exact same rendering that we did with the CPU only, it took like 10 times longer to do. Here's this button example as well. You'll see it takes 10 times longer if you only use the CPU. Put in an M4000 and you have much faster performance. So upgrading to an M4000 gives you great performance when using Visualize. If you just look at the entire lineup, you'll see that there's just nice stepped performance as you add more GPU power or GPUs. You go faster with Visualize. Thank you very much.